Professional wrestling returns to Madison Square Garden, scheduled to compete on the Wrestling Spectacular. In the Garden on this date will be Dino Bravo squaring off against superstar Billy Graham. Will be as well the Battle of the Giants. 6 feet 9 inches of the big cat Ernie Ladd squaring off against 7 feet 4 or 5 inches of the one and only Andre the Giant. But at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Bob Backlund, the reigning Worldwide Wrestling Federation champion. Bob Backlund meeting an individual whom he thought would be the last individual he'd ever have to face anywhere in the world, much less here in Madison Square Garden.
Why, Vince? Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me, Peter Maivia? Maivia, why did you do that? My best friend! Why? The best friend that I thought I had in the world! Why? You trusted somebody. You believe in them. Why did you do it to me? And my manager. You're going to have to pay.
Bob Backlund unquestionably upset as a result of what happened last week here with Peter Maivia. It was a despicable display of action. Maivia, of course, will be meeting Bob Backlund in the main event in Madison Square Garden. And somebody will pay the dues. As well as the individual standing to my right, 6 feet 9 inches Ernie "Cat" Ladd, meeting a man who's bigger than you. And
you know what I'm shaking my head about? Not about Andre the Dummy. I'm so disappointed at the fact, and I'm so happy that Peter Maivia finally saw the light. He finally saw the light. He knew when he had something real good. I had beat this Bob Backlund half to death. The man is still injured. Maivia is going in and takes the title. No question about it. Maivia is the title holder. He's the champion. And now, back to this Andre the Dummy. We're talking about a man X amount of feet tall. We're talking about a man X amount of inches wide. No question. They forgot one thing to put in that big frame. A brain. The man has the IQ of a boiled egg. He stayed up all night studying for a blood test to get a wrestling license. How can he get in the square circle and defeat the king of the square circle? The king of the square circle. I have the mind of the Wiz instructed me and tell him what to do and directed me on to the championship. No question about Andre the Dummy. You're a big man. You're about the size of an ox. And you're about twice as smart as an ox. And you want the king of wrestling.
The big cat Ernie Ladd opposing Andre the Giant, and Peter Maivia will meet Bob Backlund in Madison Square Garden.